Okay, yes. I'm doing a live stream. Just not in my home. This is a rental property known as Airbnb here in Hamilton, Ontario. Not in Hamilton, but in London, Ontario, Dundas Street, right behind the Knights Inn Hotel, of course. Well, I love doing this. I just love sort of doing stuff. Why do I love doing this? Well, that is great for me to do. I love being here. But I always say with this one, got a nice little backyard guest house. Very nice place, Emma do. And you like to get a nice quiet getaway this summer, go to Airbnb and look for her on the Airbnb website. She'd be more than glad to rent you that guest house for a while. Need you with her? She'd be more happy to. So I would say thank you her for letting me have the guest house in the back here. Well, I'm gonna go on here with something. You know what I'm gonna be? Well, here's what I'm gonna say. And many people out there think they want to go out driving, want to get behind the wheel and have a few drinks tonight, and especially Christmas Eve. Somebody tonight, somewhere, someplace will be drinking. Well, I did a live stream see for you a few weeks back. What had happened was, well, lo and behold, somebody did drink and drive. That person and now and he got a sentence so hard that he got 20 years in Canadian penitentiary. Think about what he did wrong. He ran over somebody who was happened to be a police officer on a way to reading a bus stop going to work, and he ran over that police officer off duty going to work. Wow, figure that out. It ain't funny. These people get foolish when they get behind the wheel, get very stupid. They do things you should be doing. What do I think gonna happen? Well, a couple of things. I can come up with a few things here within my drinking. I don't drink and drive, but I admit tomorrow I'm gonna go down to Western Fair Casino. I might win some money. I might not have money. Maybe come in there with if I win, I can do how I gamble and what I can afford to lose character. Not if I win, I'm lucky. Well, I don't, I don't. So that is how cookie crumbles when you go gambling, anyways. Because the odds are odds, the luck's the luck, but you don't win. Really, know who the biggest winner in the casino? The house. That's true. The house is a big winner. Well, I would say nobody, that's about all I can say. But I'm going to go on here saying something about something. You know what that is? Yeah, so I'm going to do that tomorrow because tomorrow's a hot Christmas Day. I go into the restaurant and get the only restaurant open on Christmas Day, the one in the casino. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to have a nice meal in the restaurant, you know, at a getaway restaurant. Pretty good average pricing, pretty reasonable because it's a part of casino and things in casino tend to be more reasonable than not a local casino, not a tourist casino like some are. Niagara Falls, Ontario, that a tourist casino. You don't win there. Seeing the tourists might win, but not. But the live sat on is with you sat in a comment anyway. Doesn't show you on here, but I know you're out there. Well, honestly, I didn't make. Honestly, I'm gonna come on here in London. While getting down here from Hamilton, London is one thing. I travel business class. Whoa, my God! You should have seen the new trains that Beale will have. Their trains are in brand new Simmons class locomotive, and wow, aren't they beautiful? The European made. I know one thing: those trains are made overseas in Europe, believe it or not, and everything on them is so neat and tidy. Like I couldn't believe it. It got really good Wi-Fi on it. It's like the most superb Wi-Fi ever. But another thing I have noticed in that too is the trains ride real smooth on the rail. I made it feel great about it. It's just like, wow, they come a long way. Feel rail back on my radar, getting wondering when they're ever going to run them. But you know what? You walk into a bathroom at a train, you look at a screen, you see a little tiny screen telling you where you are, an upcoming station, to where you are en route itself. Well, that is pretty damn good, I can tell you. So you are really the train ride is really enjoyable too because I truly enjoyed the ride. Really, it's just marvelous to sit back, relax, and have a wonderful ride on that train. It's something well worth me spending the money. Well, Amtrak had problem with those same locomotives, believe it or not. The Simmons class locomotive. They had the same problem with it. You know what problem they had? Well, they had the intake put in the wrong place. And the snow getting sucked up into the motor. Then it will, and what they do, it got into the diesel injectors and caused all kinds of major failure within the in the injector to cause major failure in oxygen getting into the engine. Okay, it caused problem galore. Matter of fact, it was in that earlier delivery before Bill got there. But when Bill got there, they got intake on the top of the locomotive there, not on the bottom of the locomotive. Because on the top of one now, and they actually had to correct the ones that Amtrak had to put the air take on the top, not in the place where snow getting. This way it goes along through a storm, but snow ain't gonna get into the engine and cause that problem. That was a defect within that type of locomotive. Well, I said, even so, when I heard the YouTube about the Amtrak having a defect, I looked at what were they saying, snowing. Well, because getting in the air intake, that it shouldn't be, and it was put in the wrong spot. Maybe, and because in Germany they don't get as much snow. If we gonna get in North America, our cold weathers here are so different. But anyways, that enough said. But it's very nice train. Good, really good Wi-Fi. My God, it's fast. And I looked at it. It said Starlink. That's fast. Wow. Did I ever like that? A good one. That is really fast for Wi-Fi. Anyway, Wi-Fi here ain't that good because I don't like it. But anyway, that's enough said of that. Wow. Well, we're gonna have it on New Year's weekend. Well, I'll be coming home on New Year's Day, go home on New Year's Eve. So that's gonna be on that. Then after that, I'll be going to nowhere. Hmm. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back to see Mr. Scott and um, everybody there. All missed me tonight, sir. 'Cause I had to go went to London instead. Well, I'm real happy that got here. I got planned and on Boxing Day too, after day after tomorrow, or Boxing Day. I might go Argyle Mall. I can use my Burger King coupon there to redeem it to get the Whopper to get a hamburger and fries at Burger King probably. Take a spooky peeky boo to Walmart there, and after I done that, I'll see if I had good clothing and buy something there. And then after done there, I may slip over Forest City Steel City Surplus. That'll be on Friday. Okay, Steel City Surplus, and I'll be sitting there, and I'll go there and look around, see what bargain to have on some good stuff there. Wow, I know one thing: is bargain is a bargain indeed. Now that's what I look for, bargains. Well, I was Camp Cockwall. No, Camp Cock, but going back earlier here, Camp Cock. That were the best memories I ever got, and I still remember this very damn day. how beautiful it was and how I just, oh man, I got I got intoxicated by beauty anyway. There, anyway. So, yep, you know, that's typical. Well, I can't wait till 2026 go do another women's retreat. Well, I looked at my YouTube, I looked at me traveling, and I have made a good, interesting decision. Well, I'm going to travel down at Christmas time to London, where I always do. But after Christmas time, I'm not going to make any trips down here in the summer month. The trip I will make is to Camp Cockwall, and that will be it. No trip till Christmas. So they'll probably be making 2 trips a year, travel 2 times a year there. But you know what? They're going to be a little bit less of traveling London. But I will travel London at Christmas. That's it. I will do that. But that's the only thing I do. I may take Via Rail again, and that's about it. Anyway, enough said about that. And I'm going to have to say thank you for listening and be safe. Guess what? Santa Claus is out tonight in the sleigh. He's making delivery. Ding, ding, ding. Hooray, hurrah. So he better be good. And he better not get really bad, for goodness sake. Well, some people made the bad list already. I know a couple did. But I can't say who. But you know what? I mean that true indeed. Yeah. Well, anyways, I come up with a famous little Christmas song that I had done just about drinking and driving. Hmm. You better not drink. You better not drive. You dare not drink. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He know when you've been drinking. He know when you're away. He notice you've been bad or good. So he better not drink tonight. So he better not drink. He better not drive. He better not drink. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He rides up in a sleigh with all his reindeer. And he might look down on the roads and look for a drunk driver. Because if he sees you driving drunk, he get on a CB, gonna say breaker 9. There's a drunk driver down here and he will circle around the toll, please get it. And please pull behind you to turn on the red light. They tell you to take this wrapper and then they can say you weigh your little limit to drive. Oh, we better watch out. You better not drive. Better not drink. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus will put you in jail. Anyways, I'm saying that because I don't want you drinking and driving tonight either, because it's Christmas Eve. Wow. Wow. What a night this is. Oh man, yawning, tired. Been a long day, long trip down. Well, enjoyable one. I sure liked it coming here. That's a long travel here, and I really, truly enjoyed it. How great it was for me to travel all that way down there. Wow, I like it, and I loved it a lot. Well, guess what that means? Well, I'm getting tired, and I just don't want to be. I'm just gonna say it's time to get off YouTube Live, and I plan to do other things here. Might visit a few malls and look around, and I might visit, and I may do a little dead mall bit too in here. But don't worry, because I'm going to try to do some more live blogs this week, before I leave, heading back. And then I'm going to tell you how my whole trip went. Guess what? I'm going to say one thing. Don't drink and drive. Take a taxi, public transit, and be safe. Arrive alive. Blog is now over. Transmission ends here. End of transmission.